The cleaning woman passed me twice. Same gray cart, same tired wheels. She looked at the clock, then looked at me like she knew something I didn't. My screen was still blue, with numbers nobody would remember. By Friday, I moved one column left, moved another one right. Opened an email I'd already answered just to keep the light on my face. There was nothing left to finish. That's when I understood why I was still there. Home had questions, work had tasks. Tasks were easier. Tasks never looked into your eyes and asked where you've been, even when you've been sitting right beside them. I stayed late so nobody would ask why I look more tired when things go right. Why every room I wanted feels smaller once I get inside. Why I keep saying just one more year, like life has been waiting outside with the engine running. I stayed late so nobody would ask, and maybe so I wouldn't answer. My jacket hung behind the door like somebody who gave up waiting. 3 missed calls, 1 message. You coming home? No accusation. Somehow worse, I typed soon, deleted it, typed finishing something, sent that instead. The lie wasn't that I had work. The lie was pretending work was the reason. I used to think pressure would arrive looking dangerous. I thought I'd recognize it, but pressure learned manners. It came dressed like opportunity, calendar invitations, congratulations, numbers turning green, people saying you're doing well. And every time they said it, I became a little less certain what well was supposed to feel like. Nobody teaches you that the life you pray for can become somewhere you hide. Nobody tells you success has rooms with no windows. So I stayed late so nobody would ask why I look more tired when things go right. Why every promotion adds another lock to something inside. Why the boy who wanted everything became the man who couldn't remember his last quiet night. I stayed late not because they needed me, not because the work wasn't done. I stayed late because an empty office asked less of me than the people I loved. Full atmospheric trap groove, felt piano, deep 808. No vocals, let the production breathe. I finally closed the laptop. The room went black and there I was, my reflection in a dead monitor. No title underneath my name, no numbers, no presentation, no one to impress. Just a man who had somehow become very good at carrying things and very bad at putting them down. I stayed late so nobody would ask. Tonight the building did. Laptop closes, chair moves backwards, key card removed from desk, footsteps toward elevator. I thought I was avoiding a conversation. Turns out I was avoiding myself. Elevator bell.
The elevator mirror gave me 4 versions of my face. None of them look familiar. Tie loosened, collar bent, eyes red enough Look exhaustion, look emotional. The door's open, marble floor, empty reception. Half the lights gone. The security guard looked up from a football replay. Long night, I said, yeah. Some answers become uniforms. You put them on because they're easier than explaining anything. Outside the glass doors, the city was wet. Not raining anymore, just everything remembering rain. Taxis moved through reflections. Office towers shut their windows, one floor at a time. I stood underneath the entrance with my keys in my hand and realized nobody knew where I was going next. Not my boss, not the calendar, not even me. The lobby was empty when I left. No applause, no witness, no proof I was ahead. Just my shoes on marble and the doors closing behind me. Funny, I spent years wanting rooms that knew my name. Then one night, all I wanted was somewhere I didn't have to be anybody. Reverse textures, low synth pulse, sparse drums. My phone lit once, then twice. I turned it face down. Not because I didn't care, because caring felt like another thing I was already late for. There are people you love who slowly stop asking questions. Not because the answers stop mattering, because they learn you'd probably say, I'm fine. And somehow I'm fine. Can close a door without making any sound. I walked past the reception desk, past the company logo, past my own reflection in the glass. I had entered that building before sunrise. I was leaving after tomorrow began. Tell me, which part of that was supposed to feel like winning? The lobby was empty when I left. No applause, no witness, no proof I was ahead. Only midnight on the pavement, and a city too tired to judge me. I spent years wanting rooms that knew my name. Tonight, I wanted somewhere that didn't need an introduction. 808 grows heavier, ending pads open. Street ambience, subtle engines starting in distance. I stopped at the revolving door for half a second. I saw myself reflected between outside and inside, trapped between two sheets of glass. And I laughed, quietly, because apparently even the architecture understood. And the door turned, cold air touched my face, and whatever version of me worked upstairs stayed upstairs, at least for the walk to the car. No applause, no witness, no proof, just keys in my palm. Rain underneath streetlights, and one strange thought: maybe nobody is keeping score. The city didn't ask what I achieved today. It just opened the street. Car unlocks. Door opens. A few drops hit the windshield. I threw my laptop on the passenger seat, reached behind me for nothing in particular.
That's when my hand touched the sleeve. Brown wool, worn cuff, one button missing. Dad's jacket, still folded in the back. From that cold night in January, he'd taken it off before getting out. Said, keep it, you work later than I do now. I laughed, so did he, neither of us knew there was anything sad in that sentence. Picked it up, still smelled faintly like old aftershave and winter air. My father never talked much about being tired, he just got quieter at red lights. I used to think silence meant nothing was wrong. Now I know better, sometimes silence is what a man builds when nobody ever taught him where to put the weight. He taught me how to carry things, groceries, bad news, responsibility, my own name. He taught me how to stay standing. I don't remember him ever teaching me how to sit down. Dad's jacket was still in the backseat, and for a minute I was 8 again, watching his hands on the steering wheel, believing grown men always knew the road. Now my hands look like his, same grip, same quiet, same habit of saying later to people we mean to love right now. Electric guitar right now. Rain, no percussion for first half. My phone was in the cup holder. His message was 4 days old. Call when you're free. 4 words, no guilt, no second message he never sends to. I remembered opening it between meetings, thinking I'll call tonight, then tomorrow, then the weekend. Funny how when I'm free becomes a place you never actually arrive. When I was young, he'd come home exhausted and still ask about my day. I'd answer with one word, fine. Now he asks how work is, and I give him numbers, growth targets, plans, as if a father ever called his son because he wanted a business update. Dad's jacket was still in the backseat, and suddenly the car felt too small for everything I never said. I was 8 again, watching his hands on the wheel, thinking strength meant never needing anything. Now my hands look like his, same vein, same grip, same way of turning worry into silence. He taught me how to carry weight. Maybe I learned too well. I press call. 1 ring, 2, 3, then voicemail. Of course, it was almost 2 in the morning. For once, I was the one calling too late. I almost hung up, and the tone came.
Hey Dad, it's me. I know it's late.
Nothing happened. Don't worry, I just saw your jacket back here. I'll bring it over. Actually, forget the jacket. I'll come by anyway. Call me tomorrow, and don't ask if anything's wrong. Nothing's wrong. That's kind of the problem.
I put the jacket on the passenger seat, didn't fold it again. Some things don't need to be put back neatly. Windshield wipers once, engine idling, navigation wakes. Home was 12 minutes east. I went west, navigation said rerouting. Like it was disappointed in me, I kept driving. Past the pharmacy that never closes, past the bridge with one broken light, past the bakery truck starting tomorrow, while the rest of us were still finishing today. No destination, no reason I could explain, just a strange relief, and knowing nobody expected me on this road. Every street I'd driven lately had a purpose. Office, home, airport, meeting, school, store. Somewhere between responsibilities, I forgot roads could exist without instructions. So I took the exit we never used. Didn't tell anyone, didn't know where it went. For once I wanted a road that didn't already know what version of me was arriving. No schedule, no explanation, no need to make the night productive. I took the exit we never used and let being lost feel honest. Deep 808, highway noise, dark brass, no vocals. The buildings thinned, billboards became warehouses, warehouses became darkness. My phone lost one bar, then another. Good, I opened the window just enough to let cold air ruin the temperature I'd set. Small rebellion, almost embarrassing. But when every hour belongs to someone, even discomfort can feel like freedom. I passed an old football field, empty now, floodlights dead. I remember being 17 and thinking adulthood was a door you walked through once and suddenly understood everything. Money, women, fathers, fear. How to know when enough was enough? Nobody told me adulthood was mostly corridors. You just keep opening doors, hoping one of them feels like arrival. I took the exit we never used, not to escape, not exactly. I just needed one decision that couldn't be measured, one road that wouldn't ask for a result, 1 hour that wasn't building towards something. I took the exit we never used. Maybe I wasn't lost, maybe for the first time I wasn't being directed. A sign appeared, the name of the neighborhood where I grew up. 8 kilometers, I hadn't planned it, but there it was. An old name on a green sign, pulling harder than any destination I'd enter tonight. I changed lanes, no hesitation. Going, continue straight, navigation, almost smiling, yeah, I know. Someone painted the front door green, it used to be brown. The The tree beside the gate was gone. The upstairs window had different curtains. I sat across the street with the headlights off, looking at a house that belonged to strangers now. The house looked smaller than I remembered. Maybe houses do that, or maybe childhood makes everything large enough to contain forever. There used to be a mark inside the kitchen doorway, my height, every birthday, pencil line, date beside it. Dad would tell me not to stand on my toes. I always did. I wanted proof I was becoming bigger. Funny, I spent half my childhood trying to grow out of that house, and half my adulthood trying to remember what it felt like inside. The house looked smaller than I remembered. Maybe I had made the future too large. Back then I thought grown men had answers. Now I know they mostly have calendars, bills, passwords, half-finished conversations, places they promised to visit when things calm down. I used to stand at that window dreaming about leaving. Tonight I sat outside wondering when I stopped, knowing how to come home. There was a crack on the pavement near the gate, still there. I used to jump over it with my school bag. Thought bad things happened if your foot touched the line. Children make rules to feel safe. Adults make schedules for the same reason. I smiled at that, then didn't. I remember my mother calling dinner twice, my father asleep on the sofa with the television, talking to nobody. Friends ringing the bell without sending the message first. Summer nights that seem too ordinary to become precious later. Nobody tells you which moments are memories while you're living them. If they did, maybe we'd put our phones down. Maybe we'd stay 5 minutes longer. The house looks smaller than I remembered, but the life inside it felt enormous from the street. I had wanted bigger rooms, bigger numbers, bigger plans, a bigger name. Nobody explained that sometimes getting bigger means having less space for the things that made you want a future in the first place. Back then I thought grown men had answers. Now I know they mostly learn which questions to hide. A light came on upstairs. Someone crossed behind the curtain. For 1 second, my body expected my father to open the door. Impossible. Wrong year, wrong family, wrong version of me. I almost laughed. Instead, I put both hands on the steering wheel and looked at the house one last time. Maybe home isn't an address. Maybe it's the last place you were loved before you learn to earn it. It just kept taking small payments. I parked above the city where the road bends near the hill. Turned the engine off. Everything below me kept moving without permission. Red lights, white lights, apartments stacked like lives I would never know. I found an old fuel receipt in the console. Blank on the back, took a pen, started writing. Not money, something worse. Dinners I arrived late to, calls I returned 3 days later. Friends I stopped inviting because I assumed there would always be another month. sleep borrowed from mornings that never agreed. Apologies shortening the messages. Vacation spent checking numbers, people talking to me, while part of my head was somewhere else. I wrote until the receipt ran out of space. Nobody stole those things, that's the difficult part. I traded them one at a time, and most days the deals seem reasonable.
I finally counted what it cost me. Not the money, not the hours, the pieces.
Attention, patience, people getting the tired version of me after work got the best one. I thought sacrifice was something you chose once. Turns out you choose it every morning. And if you're not careful, one day you wake up surrounded by everything you wanted, asking what exactly you gave it all to. Heartbeat, percussion develops. 808 enters. I pulled the sun visor down, a folded piece of paper fell. Crayon, 3 stick figures, a yellow sun, too large for the page. One small hand holding another, and me tallest figure. Black square in my hand, a briefcase. I stared at it longer than I want to admit. That's how she drew me, not smiling, not sad, just going somewhere. Children don't understand careers, they understand presence. Maybe that's why the picture hurt. I thought about my father, his hands on the steering wheel, how he always looked exhausted, how I promised myself I'd do things differently. Every generation thinks it will repair the silence and inherit it. Then life gets loud and somehow we teach the same silence, a newer language.
I finally counted what it cost me. Not the money, not the hours, the pieces.
Sunday mornings, unfinished stories, questions answered without looking up. The way somebody stopped saying, come sit with me, after hearing, give me 5 minutes. Too many times I thought sacrifice was proof I loved him. Maybe love was supposed to be the part I stopped sacrificing. I open my phone, calendar full. Tomorrow already spoken for. 8, 9, 30, 11, 1, 3, 5 boxes arranged, like somebody had already decided what mattered. I moved one meeting, then another. Nothing collapsed, no alarms, no one died. For the first time that felt embarrassing, I texted home, don't wake up, I'm coming. 3 dots appeared, then disappeared, then drive safe, 2 words enough.
I finally counted what it cost me.
And I couldn't buy yesterday back, so I stopped bargaining with it. No promise to become a different man by sunrise. No dramatic oath, just one decision. Tomorrow, somebody I love gets the best part of me first. I folded the receipt, put it in my wallet. Not because I needed another reminder of what I lost, because I finally understood what I couldn't afford to keep spending.
The apartment was dark, except for the microwave clock. 4:38, shoes by the door, a school bag leaning against the wall. One small jacket, half on the chair, half on the floor. Evidence of a life that happened here while I was somewhere else. I took my shoes off quietly, for once. I didn't check my phone first. There was a plate in the fridge, covered with another plate. No note, didn't need one.
I stood there with the refrigerator light on my face and thought about how many ordinary acts of love arrive without speeches. Food kept warm, doors left unlocked, messages saying drive safe, someone learning to sleep without waiting for your keys.
I left one light on,
not because I was afraid of the dark. I think I finally understood someone has to make a place feel lived in. I spent years chasing rooms with my name outside. Tonight, the smallest room I owned felt like the only one that knew who I was. So I left one light on and let the house recognize me again. I walked past the bedrooms, didn't open the doors, didn't need a scene. No apology whispered to sleeping people, no promise big enough to fix everything before breakfast. Change has lied to me before, it always arrived talking loudly. New year, new plan, new version. Tonight it didn't say anything. It looked like my phone placed face down on the kitchen counter. I opened tomorrow's calendar, so many colored boxes for years. I treated empty space like failure, so I made some 8 to 9 blank. No title, no meeting, no reminder, just the morning. It looked irresponsible and beautiful.
I left one light on,
not for them, maybe for me. A small yellow square in a room that asked nothing. No applause, no witness, no proof I changed. Just somewhere to sit before the world started asking. Maybe that's enough for one night. Maybe healing isn't becoming new.
maybe it's returning before everything familiar forgets you.
I took Dad's jacket from the car, hung it beside mine. 2 coats, same hallway, different years. I looked at them and thought, we spent half our lives becoming our fathers, and the other half deciding which parts get to continue. The sky outside turned from black to the color before blue. No revelation, no perfect sentence. I was still tired, still late, still responsible for everything waiting tomorrow. But for the first time in a while, tomorrow didn't feel like something chasing me.
One light on,
Phone face down,
keys on the table.
morning coming slowly. Nothing fixed, nothing finished, but I was home. And this time, I was actually there. No drums for final 30 seconds. Apartment ambience. Distant city waking. I used to think change would sound like a door slamming. It didn't. It sounded like keys placed quietly on a table. A phone turned face down, a house still sleeping, and a man deciding he didn't have to disappear to provide for the people waiting for him to come back. No announcement, no audience, just morning. And for once, I was there before the day needed anything from me. Single piano